What's up, I'm Dave. I wrote the No BS Guide to Military Life and did a whole bunch of other stuff that you probably don't care about, but I am the guy behind the Military Millionaire brand and or community and or platform, whatever, and today we're going to talk about why you need to build a brand or platform and how to do it. All right, so I'm going to just dig right in. We're going to do the intro right here. And then we're going to talk. So this is just a casual conversation when I'm facing this way. Like, the idea is that we should be able to just like kick the feet up and chat. But look, I own a lot of real estate, right? Well, I guess a lot is subjective, like 100 plus doors, and some other passive investments. And I've been around here, there, the other, whatever, financially free, doing my own thing now. And I'm realizing that the more and more and more I work on this, my brand and or platform is the most valuable thing that I do. Now, it doesn't necessarily make me the most money, but it has the most opportunity for growth and for diversity and for changing and whatever, right? And so the Military Millionaire community right now has, I don't know, well over 100,000, probably 150,000. I don't know, we got like 40K on TikTok, 45K on Instagram, so there's 85. Another 30 on Facebook, so now we're at 125. Whoa, that's not math. 115. YouTube, I mean, yeah, well over 150,000 followers, subscribers, whatever, across all platforms. We've sold several thousand copies. I think like 12,000 copies was the last count of my book, not including all the free ones that we've given out the PDF to on the website. You can go there and get it for free if you want to download it that way. I don't like reading PDFs, but it's free, so maybe you do. And the platform's growing very quickly, and there's a lot of passive income opportunities that come from that. There's a lot of active income opportunities that come from that. You know, it's definitely monetizable. It's not my largest income stream, and it's definitely not my most passive income stream, but it allows me to do several things. It's really allowed me to increase my private lending basis. So it allowed me to work on getting those private loans from people. It's allowed me to invest passively and help raise money for larger deals as well. It's allowed me to raise money for my own deals. It's afforded me the opportunity to partner with people and learn from people that I probably wouldn't have been able to learn from or partner from. Prime example, Robert Kiyosaki was on the podcast. Probably wouldn't have gotten time to talk to him for an hour had it not been for having a podcast. And so there's a lot of opportunities inherent with having a brand. Now, specifically to real estate investing, these are very powerful because it allows you to raise money, find private lenders, find partners, find investors, find deals. I've had deals come my way. I've had a lot of opportunities come my way over time with the platform. And so I just kind of wanted to touch base on, I think, depending on what you're doing, right? Brand or branding does not get enough credibility. For prime example, I have a triathlon coach right now, and she is a pro triathlete, and she is amazing. And she doesn't have much of a social media presence, and I was talking to her, and I was like, hey, like, you should probably work on this, because I think even from just strictly a sponsor, right, to become a sponsored athlete or to get discounts and whatever, having that brand is very powerful because, hey, even if you're not the number one athlete in the world, brands are more willing to work with you if they see you have a massive following, right? So that's like one example. Another example, I've gotten discounts on some platforms that I use quite frequently just because, hey, I have a brand. Maybe I'll promote it to other people, and if I like it, right? So people will send you products. I've gotten access to a pretty elite mastermind coaching program because of the brand, and because I wasn't a total asshole when we met in public. I've had a lot of really cool opportunities come my way, even some speaking engagements, some free conferences, just some really beneficial and even life-changing opportunities that have just been handed to me or, thrown at me because of the brand and or platform, right? And so this is all key because I think it goes unnoticed how powerful it can be. Like, let's say you're a carpenter and you're looking to get more work. Well, if you were super popular on social media in your area, then you probably have no problem getting more work, right? It works in with referrals. It's just natural, organic. People find you, they come to you. It's like search engine optimization. It's all those things that's recurring. If you're looking to raise funds for house flips, having a platform is huge because people know you, like you, and trust you, and you have a larger reach than if you just stayed in your friend group. If you're looking to raise money for syndications, same thing. If you are a fitness health coach, right, having that social media platform is going to be huge for you reaching new followers. And so all of this plays in, right? So, okay, great. So now you're like, wow, how do I build a brand? It's a little bit more tricky than just that, but we're going to talk on just a couple key things. The first thing is, logo, branding, right? Like, come up with a catchy name, come up with a catchy logo, and you can do this. There's a lot of different ways. I like just going to Freelancer. You can go in there, you can start a contest for like $20. I usually do like $50 to $100 because you get more responses. But for like $20, I think when I first started my platform, it was like $20 or $40 I spent on a contest. And I said, this is kind of what I'm thinking for my logo. And like 100, 200 freelancers, threw their logo ideas at me. And then you kind of go through and you rate them 1-star, 5-star, remove them from the list, whatever. And then you can whittle it all the way down to I think it gives you 6 options that you can choose to then send out to all your friends as a contest. And so I took those 6 options and sent them to friends via email and Facebook and asked them to vote. Came up with one that everybody liked. It's been my logo ever since. And I've kind of done the same thing with a couple different logos for a couple different brands and companies. And the one that I had designed professionally was Freedom Properties. It turned out really well, but it was a lot more expensive, right? So if you're just starting out, you probably don't want to spend $1,000 on that. You can always rebrand later or change your logo up. But you're going to want a brand, logo, whatever. You're going to want to see if you can buy a domain, because even if you don't want a blog, you want a website. At some point, you're going to want that. I think it's like your main hub. You absolutely want a website. And then pick a social media platform that speaks to you, right? Like, pick one that you enjoy. It might be TikTok. I've experienced a lot of growth on TikTok lately. I'm convinced it's very powerful. It might be Instagram. It might be Facebook. Might be Pinterest, especially if you're female, because Pinterest is very female heavy, and my designs don't ever get any likes there. But pick a platform that you enjoy. I'll tell you this though: Facebook groups, the most valuable followers, and then maybe Instagram, and then blog is in there, and then podcast is in there for sure for credibility. TikTok is super low. You might get a ton of followers, but they're going to engage a lot less and be a lot less valuable than like Facebook group members. So keep that in mind. But if you hate Facebook and you love Instagram, then go all in on Instagram, right? Like, pick one and really deep dive into it. You can do all the others. You can spread load it. You can share stuff amongst whatever, but you really should focus on like one for growth. And you can kind of focus on one and then focus on another. You don't have, but if you try to focus on producing content for like 10 different platforms, you're just going to get overwhelmed, right? So for me, it was Instagram at first and YouTube. And then now I focus more heavily on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, because I take the TikTok videos and put them as reels on Instagram. Really want to grow Instagram this year, and really want to grow TikTok this year, and then funnel those into like YouTube subscribers, Facebook group members, email list, whatever. It's another thing. Use MailChimp, or there's a lot of good email service providers. I just like MailChimp because it's free until you get like 2,000 people on your email list, which will take you a year or two. So it saves you a couple $100. Might even save you like $1,000 or more, I don't know, on email costs while you're growing. So have an email list, have a website. Those are musts because those are very valuable, even if you don't use them right now. And then focus on building those platforms. And then as far as the brand goes, it's just open communication and being honest, right? People love when you document what you're doing. People love when you share lessons learned or failures or whatever. I think building a platform is really fairly simple, right? People want to see what you're doing. They want you to document what you're doing. They want you to share lessons learned. They want you to share advice that you've learned. Like if you learned something really cool, like a tip or trick. Yeah, I mean, that's the basic premise. And then what you do is you just grow organically, build relationships with people, share other people's content, make content that people want to share, right? Make content that people want to watch. And as your brand grows, so here's the crazy thing, right? Is it takes time to grow. If you're going to put effort into it, it's not going to do anything. It's whatever. But I'm telling you right now, it's valuable. And I'm telling you it's worth it. I'm telling you that if you don't spend time investing in building like a platform, you're missing out on a large opportunity for growing whatever business platform you're wanting to grow. Because the beauty is, if I went from real estate to fitness right now, I would lose followers for sure, but there would be people who would follow me. Now, I'm not saying that's what you want to do or what you need to do, and you don't want to change platforms 6 million times and bounce around 100 different eras, but having people who know you, like you, trust you, and having that built-out network is very valuable for pretty much anything you want to do in life. So, it's my 2 cents. If you want to build a platform 2022, follow along, making content, talking about this here and there, but, ask questions. I would love to do more videos specifically on, like, YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, if you guys think that's valuable. So I don't know if that's something that's valuable to you. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see, but, if you liked it, like this video, make sure you subscribe, check it out, and let me know in the comments what you want more on the content, platform, brand side. But have a great day.